ahead whenever you're ready to go.
All right. Have you ever been to a zoo and thought the animals looked sad or depressed? Have you ever been to a zoo and thought that the animals were cute and that you wanted one? Although many of the animals at a zoo are very cute, it should be illegal for people to own exotic animals if they cannot properly meet the animals' needs, which most people cannot. The proper needs for large cats and monkey-like animals can consist of lots of land and places for them to roam. However, what is even considered an exotic pet? Exotic often refers to a species which is not native or indigenous to the owner's location. And pet is a companion animal living with people. This can be anything from certain snakes, chinchillas, turtles, maybe even some fish, various primates, all the way to large cats like cheetahs, lions, tigers, panthers, and leopards. There are literally millions, if not billions, of species of exotic animals all over the world. Ownership of these animals is dangerous to both humans and the animals themselves. Many animals carry a lot of zoonotic diseases that can be very dangerous towards humans. Also, the improper care for exotic animals can take a large toll on their mental and physical health. Finally, when animals are taken from their natural environment and put into captivity, it is often a violation of animal rights. Many exotic animals are very dangerous in terms of affecting human health. The majority of them spread diseases to each other through the exotic animal trading process, whether it be on a plane, boat, truck, or any other form of transportation. During a study, a veterinarian found that 80 to 90% of primates are carriers of the herpes virus. According to Alan Green in his 1999 research study and article, High Risk Monkey Business, the exotic animal trade is moving disease-carrying primates from labs and zoos into the hands of pet owners. The results, scientists warn, can be deadly. He says, the disease is catastrophic. It begins with fatigue and flu-like symptoms that progress to headache, vomiting, double vision, difficulty swallowing, sensory loss, and convulsions. Death can come as early as 4 weeks after exposure, and those who survive suffer pain, paralysis, and severe neurological damage. Those who don't die wish they had, says a physician who has studied the virus. As you can see here, there are 4 different categories. There's wildlife hunting, which can come from HIV and Ebola, and then there's intense wildlife farming. Oftentimes, any animal that is within the deer family can catch something that is called chronic wasting disease, which is an infection in the brain caused by various prions, and it's not been spread to humans yet, but it has the potential to be believed by most scientists. And then there's the live animal markets and the trading process, which we had talked about, and then the domestic animals, which is your typical farm animals like cows, hogs, horses, chickens, sheep, and goats. Monkey bites can also cause lacerations, infected wounds, and osteomyelitis. Osteomyelitis is also known as an infection of the bone, and it can lead to permanent deformation. This is also the herpes virus that I had talked about, also just known as herpes, infected on each side of the monkey. You can see one is more in the lower gum and on the lip, whereas the other one is located more on the outside, and that is transmittable to humans as well. And to control and monitor these diseases, they're split up between departments, whether it's Conservation Department, Fish and Wildlife, Center for Disease Control, Department of Agriculture, possibly even the road district if it's out on the road as classified as roadkill. And splitting up these departments will hopefully allow for the proper care of these animals that are contagious with these diseases to help with their mental and physical health. Confinement of exotic animals is often very harmful towards the mental and physical health of the animals. According to Alyssa Favreau in her 2013 article, Gauged, Is Exotic Pet Ownership Good for Animals?, the SPCA cautions that exotic animals kept in captivity are in danger of suffering both psychological and physiological distress, unable to express normal behaviors such as acquiring a mate or hunting. This may lead to serious illness and psychosis, which is the development of abnormal and often self-mutilating behaviors in animal captivity. As you can see here, there's 3 different cages. One is for what appears to be a jaguar or a leopard, and then one down here is the lion, and then this is a primate. And as you can see here, it looks like there's maybe a concrete wall behind it, a roof ceiling, and there's not enough space for them to express their natural primate-like behaviors, which can consist of climbing, swinging, running. And then the lion, you can see it has a little bit of grasp for it to run and stretch, but for comparison, a full-size cow can offer anywhere, or can require anywhere from 2 to upwards of 8 acres for its living capacity, and they don't move nearly as much as lions do or other large cats do. And then as you can see there, that barely has enough space to move to get a drink of water. Improper cages, as we just talked about, can prohibit their natural behavior like running, swinging, because they don't have enough space or they're not provided with enough natural resources like trees, sticks, vegetation, or their proper food sources. And not supplying the animals with their proper food sources and their proper care is a violation of their animal rights. Domestic animals often get their animal rights violated due to improper care, and when animals are put in improper environments, it violates natural behavior and increases animal suffering. Most animals, I guess, are released once they hit a certain age because they are not kept in the way but they're not as cute as they once were whenever they were first got. Because, a baby lion compared to a full-size lion, most people are probably going to want to get rid of the full-size lion because, it's however 6 feet long or however long an actual lion is, whereas the 8 to 12 inches that it was whenever they first got it. According to CNN Wire in their 2024 article, Keeping These Exotic Pets is Cruel and Dangerous, Canadian animal advocates say, tigers roam large territories and may not get enough exercise or space in a house or enclosed yard. Wild animals are also strong and some can jump or climb to great heights. It may be difficult to keep them contained and they can endanger others as if they escape, as when 2 chimpanzees escaped a home and attacked cars in Las Vegas in 2012. A large part of this improper care for animals and violation of their animal welfare comes from the selling and trading animals in their inhumane conditions. As you can see here, these are the 5 sections of the animal welfare. You've got nutrition, health, behavior, environment, and then mental health. Many people believe that if the right to own exotic animals is taken away, then it will be a violation of their freedoms of America as Americans. According to the 2015 Current Controversies article, does using animals for entertainment violate their rights? They say on average in the United States, only 3.25 people per year are killed by captive big cats, snakes, elephants, and bears. Most of these fatalities are owners, family members, friends, and trainers that are voluntarily on the property where the animals are kept. Meanwhile, traffic accidents can kill about 125 people per day. Most owners believe that they are responsible enough to own these animals because zoos can have them, or there can be deer farms, or there can be other domesticated animals, and that their freedom to have the pet of their choice should not be infringed. So in conclusion, people should not be allowed to own exotic animals because it can be dangerous for both people and the animals. Exotic animals are disease carriers which can spread to humans, and the improper care for the animals can lead to physical and mental health problems. This can be caused by isolation or improper cages and housing. Finally, it should be illegal because many people violate the animal's welfare and animal rights. Although some people do argue that exotic pet accidents kill less people than car accidents each year, and taking this away will be a violation of their freedom, I leave you with just one thought. Is a person's entertainment more valuable than the life of millions of breeds of exotic animals?